look a little bit, you know, like I just woke up, it's because I just woke up. um, Welcome back to another video. Today we are just getting ready to go to LA. I have a couple of meetings out that way, so I'm just basically getting ready right now. I don't really have a whole agenda planned for this video, but I'm looking to get like some more content and some more things structured, you know, like some more things like programmed and ready to go like when I need to do it, because I just be all over the place. I need to get it together and I need to make sure that I'm going to be able to stay on track, right? People who do YouTube full time, I totally commend them all, because it's like, it's a real job. And I keep saying that I'm going to be more consistent with YouTube, and I'm going to get a set schedule of days I'm going to record, days I'm going to edit, and be more consistent overall. Because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So I believe that wholeheartedly, and I think that everybody who is consistent and the full-time YouTubers who it's their main source of income, they really have it down to a T. So I really commend everybody who does YouTube full-time as their job, because I know how tedious it can be. So I am going to do better to make sure that I am able to you know, just do what I said I'm going to do. I mean, that's what it boils down to. But anyway, so this video is not going to be very, very long, but I am going to just kind of tell you guys what to expect in the video, because you really don't see me much in the video. So I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys what it's about. But right now I'm getting ready to go to LA. For those of you who don't know, I live in California, but I live about 45 minutes away from LA. So when I go out there, I'm going out there for meetings, and sometimes I stay down there because I don't feel like driving back or whatever the reason is. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump for me, but I do live closer inland, and that is where I am the majority of the time. But it seems like I'm in LA a lot, which I am, but at the same time, I don't live there. And I probably wouldn't move there, but I do a lot of business there. I do a lot of things there, so I can understand if it might be confusing to some people. Anyway, I'm gonna be getting ready, trying out this Juvia's Place foundation stick. I've had it for a long time, but I have not used it yet. I normally use the Double Wear Estee Lauder, or I don't know, just other stuff. I use Bobbi Brown, I use MAC, so I don't have a favorite. I just use them all depending on how my skin's doing, because you just never know. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. So the first thing you're probably going to see in this video is a Greek picnic that I went to. It's going to be very short. I don't intentionally put people's face on camera if I can help it, because I don't know how people feel about being recorded. I know personally, if I was in somebody's video, I probably wouldn't want to be in it. I just out of respect, I just kind of just don't record people's face if I can help it. But sometimes you might catch a glimpse of somebody else in the videos, but unless I ask them, I really kind of be respectful about it, and I don't record just everybody. It's really weird still recording for me out in public, because I have another YouTube channel where I don't have to do any interaction with people at all, and it just runs by itself, and it does really well. And this channel is more like vlog style, or me being on camera, so it takes some getting used to, you know. So when people are looking at you when you're kind of like recording, it's like, this is my business, you know. Yeah, so we went to the Greek picnic weekend. It wasn't even a weekend, it was just a Greek picnic, and stayed there for a little while. It was really short. And I'm going to be talking about the FDA approved weight loss drug called Wegovy, and I'm also going to be house hunting a little bit, and I'm also going to be making something in the air fryer. So that's what the video is basically about. I hope that you enjoy it. I do have some other content coming up about, you know, I'm making a fall coffee bar, which is really excites me. I know people probably won't get excited about that, but you know, I like to do stuff like that. I like to do a lot of crafting. I do bake on the side for like a hobby. So I don't know, show you guys some of the cakes that I make sometime in the future. I like to do all kind of stuff, entrepreneurial stuff I've talked about a little bit. But at some point, I'll be getting into a whole like Q&A type of thing, so you guys know a little bit more about me. And I am going to do that probably with the next couple of videos if people actually ask me questions, because I feel like when you're a new YouTuber, for the most part, nobody knows who you are. So there's not really many questions anybody knows, because or any questions people have to ask about you, because they really don't know you. But the more you grow in subscribers and things like that, then people start getting a little bit interested in you and they want to know more about you. So that's what I plan to do. And until then, I will see you guys in the end of the video, because there is more that I was going to say, but I forgot what it was right now. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Wegovy did get approved this past June, so it's been out for a few months. I'm not sure if it's really popular right now or what's going on with it, but I do know that there's a lot of buts in this video. There's a lot of buts in this video. There's a lot of caveats in this video, so let me just jump right into them. Now, I am all for traditional weight loss. I believe that diet and exercise is the way to go. I believe that's the best thing that works for me. Intermittent fasting, things like that. So, but I will say that I'm also a person who has chronic pain. It's very difficult for me to get in the flow. It takes me a long time to recover if I were to work out. I do cut back what I eat, but I also swim 2 times a week, which really helps me get back into the motions of being mobile. I actually gained, just like everybody else probably, gained about 15-20 pounds throughout the pandemic. So I am just trying to lose that amount of weight that I gained back. And that would give me a pretty much good start to back on track the way I used to be before the pandemic happened. Because I do have chronic pain, like I said before. I do manage it without medication. So if you want to know about that more, why I have pain, chronic pain, and how I manage it without medication, I would love to share that with you, but in another video. So let's get back to the Wegovy. And I think I covered all the buts and what else. Also, I won't be starting the actual Wegovy until next week or so, because I have to get the flu shot. Also, I have to get the, I don't know if we're getting the COVID booster or what. And I'm a little bit of a hypochondriac. So I don't want to have a bunch of stuff in my system all at once, if that makes sense. Or be taking things all at once, because I'm not sure what the cause and effect would be of, mixing them together, if there is any type of cause or effect with it. I don't know. I'm just a person who's very cautious about what I put in my body, so I don't want to overdo it by adding all this stuff at the same time. Hey, so like I said before, I am going to be starting the Wegovy very, very soon. I basically am going to just tell you guys what it is and what it's supposed to do. Now, my doctor, the other butt to this video is my doctor is only going to give it to me for 2 months, no more than 2 months. And if I don't get done what needs to be done within that 2-month period, I'm just going to be asked out. So it takes, medication does one part, but it's up to you to do the other part. So I don't care if you're losing 500 pounds or 25 pounds. It takes the same amount of mindset to make sure you're in the right place mentally in order to do something like this. Like, my goal weight is to lose about 20-25 pounds, but my immediate goal weight will just be losing the 2 pounds per week throughout the 2 months that I'm going to be on the Wegovy. Now, granted that I am able to tolerate the Wegovy because I am a person who gets motion sickness and a person who, doesn't take well to most medications. That's probably why I don't take any at all. I do take a lot of supplements and things like that, but I don't take medication for the most part. I just take things that are over the counter, vitamins and things like that. So one of the biggest side effects that I've heard from people that I know and people that I have just kind of researched with was the nausea, and I take Dramamine just to go in the car, so for a long period of time. So I'm hoping that I can tolerate it for 2 months. If I do, that'll be great. If I don't, then I just will stop taking it. But before you get into that, let me also say another bit. Wegovy is very, very expensive. So without anything, without insurance, it's probably about $1,600 or so. Insurance has a tendency not to cover new drugs right away. So you'll have to work that out if you decide to get it, do your research and all that great stuff. But if you go to the Wegovy website, there is some types of coupons you can apply and bring that down significantly. I mean, significantly. So it's worth signing up for their program and seeing how that can work with you and your insurance and things like that. So I really hope I'm able to tolerate it. I don't know that I will be, but we'll just have to go ahead and see. So what it looks like is comes in a box like this. My name's on there. So this is the actual box. It does need to be refrigerated at all times. It does come with 4 single dose pre-filled pens. They are to remain in the refrigerator as well, so in between doses. So this is the actual pens itself. You can see they are pre-filled. The medication is there in the clear area and they are ready to be administered into your abdomen. They have plenty of videos on the website that actually tell you how to do this. Your pharmacist or doctor can also help you with this. The actual pen itself is not that big. The medication does not fill the entire pen, so it's only in that clear area basically. And it does need to remain sterile because these are actual needle that you're going to be inserting into your abdomen. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to preheat the air fryer to 400, and then we're going to go back to our lamb chops and season them up. Okay, so this is the finished product. Some baby broccoli, the lamb chops, and some baby petite potatoes, red potatoes with onion. And top it off with some strawberry lemonade. Strawberry lemonade. I won't be eating all of this, but this is what it looks like. And the air fryer did a really good job on top of these lamb chops. I put a little bit of garlic butter sauce on top, and that is about it. So, HelloFresh, holla at your girl. So basically, I cooked them for about 15 minutes on one side, 10 on the other at 400 degrees in the air fryer. So this is a very popular bakery in California. There's about 5 locations. So if you're ever in the area, most people will tell you to check out Porto's Bakery. So this is what I got from Nectar Juice Bar. It's just the dragon fruit, coconut vanilla yogurt, granola, and the fruit on top, and then there's some agave as well. I got this skinny lemonade that I'll have later on in the day, but that's pretty much it. These are both very good. This is called Magic Butterfly. It's super cute, but yeah. going outside because my lemons are ready. Look at my lemons. They try to charge $1 a piece at the store. No. We'll be getting our own. Let me find some. Okay, so guys, this pre-workout is from Women's Best. It's one of my favorite ones. It gets the jobs done without feeling all jittery, crazy, or itchy, or whatever, like CB4 or some of the other ones that are intended for men who lift a lot of weights and things like that. This is for women. It's a little bit more milder. It gets the job done. You'll sweat and do the things that need to happen while you're working out, but it gives you that boost of energy, not so much all the extra side effects. These leggings are the best pair of leggings I've ever bought online before. I got them from Brick Built Apparel here on YouTube. I don't know what her channel is, but I have to look it up. But these are the best ones. They are so durable. They haven't faded. The print hasn't come off or anything like that either, so they're great. These gloves I got from DD's. They have about every different color you can think of, under $10, and they help you with, your grip and lifting weights and things like that, which I like to do. This jug I got from Amazon, one of my favorite purchases. I don't get through all of the entire gallon each day, but I do try my best to get through it. But you can see how your progress is, and it reminds you of how well you're doing. What's up, guys? I am back with the end of the video. So after all that video, I have decided that I'm not going to take the Wegovy. You're probably thinking I'm crazy, right? But you know what? I've decided I'm not going to take it, and I think that I'm going to give it 110% with diet and exercise because I know for a fact that that works for me. In fact, about 5 years ago, I used it's a program called the Camp. It's here in California, so if you're in this area or surrounding areas, you may have heard about it. But anyway, you have to lose 6 pounds. I'm sorry, you have to lose 20 pounds in 6 weeks. I ended up losing 25 pounds in 6 weeks. That was a very strenuous, but I know that I have a discipline to do that. So I'm going to revisit that whole system, which was diet and simply exercise. So I'm going to do that again on my own. I probably won't, I'm not going to join the camp again, but I am going to definitely just do the same things that I learned throughout that time period after camp and see if that's going to be a better solution than the Wegovy. Not to say that I found anything that was wrong with it or that something's bad about it. I'm just not going to try it for myself. I feel like I know that this works for me. And sometimes in life, you have those epiphany moments where you're just like, you know what? Let me back up a little bit. Let me not jump to the finish line and let me decide what's going to be the best alternative for me. And that's pretty much what I did. So that happens in life. It happens all the time, actually. So I'm actually happy that I recognize that, and I'm going to try a different route first. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Don't forget to subscribe because I'll be sharing my 25-pound weight loss success with you guys. I'm going to speak that into existence. I'm going to be sharing it with you guys. So if you want to see more about that, go ahead and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks again for watching.
Up with it, girl. Rock with it, girl. Show them it, girl. With a bang bang.